is a quick look inside of one of these things. So this thing is a kid's toy. That does up, down, left, right. Since getting into 3D printing and designing stuff, curiosity got the best of me. This thing's been sitting in my wardrobe for, I won't say how long, too long. And I got curious to know what was in it. And could I copy it? Or maybe figure out a way to make it remote controlled via servos or stepper motors. And then I opened it up and I saw this. Now each one of these controls, you can just see them down in here, these little tabs. They move left to right depending on which one of these you press, which way you press it. This motor spins, this whole thing spins. I get my screwdriver. So this whole thing spins, and in neutral these all stay stationary. They have this little tab here, probably hard to see on the camera. That little tab there comes down and presses on the little orange tabs that stick out of here. So none of those will move. Now if I turn this on too fast, this cog will just kind of fly on out of there like that. So I'm only going to run this at about half speed, and it was working. There we go. So as you can see, nothing's turning. They're all jumping around. But if I move this, you see they flip, they move. And if I zoom in there, you can see that cog starts to rotate. Press it the other way, and well, it should rotate the other way. So it's meant to be held together with another part that actually, that may be the part that I took out. So it had this in here as well, and I thought this was just to control this part up here, which is a timer that times how long it'll run for, and when it counts down to 0 it automatically turns off. And I thought this just ran that, but no, I think this also runs the reverse. Let's get my fat head out of the way. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so it does need that. You can see the cogs rotate in different directions depending on, there's one up the back there that's going now. That's when I move side to side, and when you twist it, that one up the front here, and this other one. So I'll just zoom back out. Now you can activate multiples at the same time. there's no lockout. So there's no... They'll all move, they're all independent, they're not interlocked. Not if you've used like a lathe with a powered cross and longitudinal feed. One will lock the other out. This one, they can all move. So then it has this plastic cover which holds it all together, mostly. So then it has these little cogs, sort of ring gear I suppose you'd call them. I ain't no expert. These ones, you sit inside here and they make contact with all the gears that are in there. This one has to sit under, a little tab, and it's being a pain in the... It's broken. That must have been from when I previously took this thing apart as a kid. I did break some stuff as a kid. As soon as I got something, I'd take it apart. And I couldn't always put it back together again. So that goes in there, and there should be a little tab. Should be in there. And you can see them rotate. You see you can do multiple ones. While I wait for the soldering iron to heat up, because one of the wires just fell off. That's what's in the base of the top, the bottom of the top. All those little gears that engage with the other little gears in the other part. What fell off? Whatever it was, I can't find it, so it mustn't have been important. So this thing will rotate, this part will rotate, and inside there, when camera decides to focus, there's the shafts, and there's more gears inside there that carry the power. More gears inside there, and they will make that move around. They'll rotate this, and they open this, open and close it. A wire has fallen off. So there's the timer, it's back on. I'm guessing the timer is something to time how long this thing runs for until it just turns itself off, just to give that little motor a chance to cool down. Or to tell your kids that, hey, it's time to stop playing with your toys and time to go do the dishes or something. I don't really know why there would be a limit to how long it can run for, but me, being a wily little bugger, when I was young, I took them off, I flipped them over, I put that one on top of that one, and the timer didn't time. It would run forever. Focus. Come on. Come on, you bastard. There we go. That stops that middle thing from turning. You piece of shit. Manual focus it is. So inside here is a little stationary cog. You can see when I spin the outside, that inside one stays still, which actually is the opposite when it's in motion. So these will all stay still, and this spinning. So I don't want to take this green thing apart just because that is pressed. That's pressed on there. It's probably heat glued or something. Probably heated it up and it's stuck to the shaft, and I think if I pull it off it's probably gonna break. But that is how that works. So now we get to the bit where we find out why parents probably hated these things and themselves for buying them. It is noisy. They make a hell of a noise. Especially when it's 1 o'clock in the morning, which it is now. I seem to something appears to have not gone back together. It goes up and down. Okay, that doesn't rotate anymore. So I discovered why some of the functions aren't working. Can't see it. It's, yeah, great exposure control there, Mr. Camera. But that cog down there, that little gear, where are you? That little sucker right in there, he is cracked. I mean, this thing's, I don't even know when these were made. I bought it, well, my parents bought it because I was a kid, second hand. So we got it from the flea market for probably $10. That is a look inside an Armatron, or if you're a supervillain, Armatron. Sounds like a transformer. Armatron, roll out.
Transformers, robots in disguise.